All right, welcome back, all of you dividend, financial, stock market enthusiasts. Great update today on the $10,000 high yield dividend focused account that we started on January 2nd of 2025. One thing I should add to the list of enthusiasm is retirement. Why do we do this? Why am I interested in the stock market? Why do I continue to learn about finances and about different strategies to grow my money? Because I'm trying to retire. I'd like to retire as soon as possible and have that financial freedom to do whatever interests me. Go where I want, do things I'm interested in doing, and spend time with family and friends. That is the ultimate goal. So, again, that's what this channel is about. Welcome back to Invest the Rest. We're going to dive right into the spreadsheet today. Before I do that, as always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and these videos are always just for entertainment purposes and to really facilitate a discussion about my financial journey and the journey of others. Always do your own research. Make sure you understand. Learn, learn, learn. Learning doesn't happen overnight, okay? It's taken me a long time to learn this, and at times it has seemed daunting. You know, when I first started with stocks and index funds, high yield dividend funds seemed a little scary. And then after I got comfortable with those options, I never thought I'd be able to learn options. But I'm well on my way, continuing to learn, continuing to be conservative, and refining my strategy as I go along. So as you see on the spreadsheet here, I did add the goal, right? $650 per month goal for this account, for the dividend account, based on that $10,000 initial investment. Every month, I will reinvest the earned dividends into the funds you see on the screen. We talked about during my last video, QDTE as a potential fund to add to the portfolio with hopefully with the $650 we earn in January. The market hasn't quite closed yet, so you'll see some of these numbers updating as I go through this. But the big thing is $447 in dividends earned so far. Where did that come from? We had two funds announced this week on January 22nd. It was GOOY and YBIT. Again, all of these funds except for Maxi are from the YieldMax company. They put out all these funds. And two of those funds announced their monthly dividend. GOOY, right here, I own 70 shares, 33 cents per share, gave us a total of $23.27. Compared to the December estimates, not a great performance from Google. In December it was 63 cents, and now we're at 33 cents. But overall, GOOY is in this portfolio to give a little bit of consistency. The underlying is fairly stable. They're a large corporation, and I feel comfortable adding them in to reduce the volatility of this, at least in NAV erosion of this portfolio. YBIT, right, a little bit more volatile underlying there in this fund, 78 cents, rounded up to 79 cents per share. I own 75 shares in this account, which gave us a grand total of $59.20. Looking at YBIT last month in December, right on par, right? Last month it was 71 cents, a little bit higher this month, 79 cents. And so great performance to see there. This account will still see 3 more dividend payments before the month ends. NVDY and PLTY will pay again in January. Those were the first 2 payments we got when we first opened the account. And then MAXI or Maxi from the Simplify portfolio of funds will pay. All 3 of those funds will pay on the 31st. The announcement will be between the 27th and the 29th of January. So hopefully, those payments get us a little bit closer to our final goal of $650 a month. If I had to guess, make an educated guess, I don't believe we'll get up to that $650 in dividends for January. That's okay. As I explained in many of my videos, dividend payments based on the strategy of these funds will fluctuate. okay? It's not a consistent paycheck. It's not a guarantee. They are going to fluctuate. Some months will be high, some months will be low. And if we're lucky, it averages out right to that $650 mark. However, based on market movements, we've earned that $447, but we have an unrealized gain, capital gain, of $211. Now, granted, most of that is in MSTY, which has increased in price by $71 total, and MAXI, which has increased $112 since we purchased all of these shares on January 2nd. Again, jumping into the market all at the same time, not necessarily something I would recommend. It's something I decided to do for this fund particularly so that we could watch its movement and its growth over the entire year of 2025. So I bought all of these shares for all the funds in this account on January 2nd. Normally, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Normally, I would recommend dollar cost averaging, and every time the share drops in price, buy, right? Buy low when it's high, collect the dividends, and continue to get your average cost basis as low as possible. That's what I would recommend. That's what I do in my main accounts. That's a strategy that I've seen success in. Whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong on that, it's something that I gravitate towards based on my goals. Now, in this account, I bought everything on the same day, January 2nd, and MSTY and Maxi have gone up significantly. If you see here, MSTY has gone up about $2, and Maxi has gone up right around $4 since I bought. So we have $211 in unrealized capital gain, but I still track it because if I were to sell the shares today, that's what this account is worth. And I think it's important to keep track of your total net gains or net losses if you were to close out the account. So we have the 211, the 447. So we're right at, $660 in gain, overall gain of this fund. Now, capital gain, taxes is taxed differently than some of the dividends throughout these funds. That's not what I'm interested in. Taxes are taxes. Taxes are always going to be taxes. I don't really take taxes into account too much, at least for these experimental funds, right, where I'm targeting a specific strategy. I don't really consider taxes when I'm building a strategy like that. Now, my main accounts and stuff like that, I may make certain moves based on what's more advantageous based on taxes in any specific year. But again, I'm really concentrated on learning the products, learning the funds, learning how to invest, and tracking that progress so I can get better at it. Everything's positive as far as percent return except for SQY. And again, that's just because its NAV erosion has outpaced the dividend payment for this month. Hopefully that will change next month. And yeah, it is negative, but we're only down 1%, so not too bad when the rest of the portfolio, some funds are showing 14%, 12%, 13% in the positive. So that's where we're at. That's this month's update for the dividend account. One thing I started putting together is if you've been following my channel, I cover an options account, I cover a growth account. You can see those on the tabs down here at the bottom of the screen. And then I also have my main account that I've been working on for many years that brought me to kind of experiment and set up this channel. One thing I've been working on is the summary. And I don't want to give away the future videos, right, in this video, but I'm really satisfied with the results so far. It's only been a month, but we're almost done our first full month in 2025. So the dividend account, if you include capital gains and you include the dividends that we've earned through dividend payments, we're up $655. The options account, again, I'm giving away a little bit on the video for tomorrow. I highly recommend you check it out. I'm having a lot of fun learning this option, selling puts, selling calls. I'm really enjoying the progress in that account, but that account is up $545. And then the growth account, the index account, medium to lower risk, so you would expect a lower return. However, $358. on a regular growth account, what I would consider a fairly standard index-based growth account. And so $10,000 each, $30,000 total, and we're up almost $1,600 in 1 month. Extrapolated over an entire year, you guys are probably quite a bit better at math than I am, but if we were to do $1,558 every month for 12 months, we're looking at almost $19,000 earned or gained on a $30,000 investment. Obviously, when we sell, that's going to matter, right? For the unrealized gains, you want to sell when they're high and then also retain those dividend payments. But I'll continue to track the overall performance of all 3 accounts as well as each individual account, such as this video for the dividends. As always, I appreciate everybody's support. Let me know what you think down below. Comment your progress, discuss other products, funds you may want to see me cover. If you found any of the information entertaining or informational, throw me a like and subscribe. That's the best way to be notified when my videos come out, and make sure you're on top of any updates. I try to get my update videos out as close to market close when big things happen. These dividends down here for the dividend account, GOOY and YBIT, were announced this morning. And so as soon as I got home, because I do have a job, as many of us, if not all of us do, as soon as I got home, I jumped on to make this video for everybody so that we can see the progress. So subscribe, be notified, and as always, everyone, thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.